Good morning, happy Earth Day. Today is Wednesday, April 22nd, and it is Earth Day. And I thought that it would be pretty fun if we did a craft that's pretty simple with things that you might be able to find around your house. What you're gonna need is half of a piece of paper. I tried it yesterday with a whole piece of paper, and it just looked cuter when I made it with half of a piece of paper. So I took this piece of construction paper, cut it in half, and I'm gonna use one to make my card for Earth Day, and the other one's gonna be here if I need to back up just in case I make a mistake. Or you could share it with your siblings or whatever. This is a pretty simple craft you can do with pretty much anybody. So grab your family and whoever is there and wants to do this craft, and we will celebrate Earth Day. Okay, so you need paper. I think I was telling you that. You need a marker to go over your pencil. You need a pencil and colored pencils, crayons, or markers, anything to make it colorful and fun. All right, so let's get started. Oh, and something round to trace the circle. I'm gonna use this candle. You could use a bowl. This is about the same size as like the bottom of a Clorox wipe bottle. So if you have that, you could trace that. Just something to trace so that we can make a circle. All right, now we'll get started. Okay, so I am gonna make a card for Earth Day. It's gonna be a pop-up card. So I'm gonna take my paper and I'm gonna fold it in half. Okay, line up my corners, crease it down the middle, and I've got a card like you may have seen before, and you would open it up and you could write something on the inside. But today we are gonna make this even more exciting. So I'm gonna take my circle tracing device. I'm gonna unfold it. I found this easier for me to visualize it. You can do it with it folded in half because you really only need to do half the circle. So I'm gonna stand up and make sure that it is centered pretty well. Just kind of eyeballing it. I'll take my pencil and trace around the outside. Okay. And then I've got a circle. I did pretty good. Yesterday I made one and I didn't like where I put the circle, so I drew a new one. It's okay. That is why we're using a pencil. All right, so now I'm gonna fold it back in half. Did I forget to tell you you need scissors? I am so sorry. You need scissors. So I am going to not take my scissors yet. I'm gonna take my marker because I don't wanna cut this all the way out. I wanna leave it connected with a little bit of space right here. So I'm gonna draw on either side with my marker where I wanna cut. Because if you cut it all the way out, then you'll just have a circle and a piece of paper with a hole in it. And we don't want a piece of paper with a hole in it. We want to make a pop-up card. So trace that. Oops. And I may not cut quite that far because I see that I made that one a little longer than the other side. So then I'm going to cut along my marker lines. And then cut along my marker lines on this side. And stop a little bit short to see what it looks like. So then I'm going to open my card up. And I should have a circle right here that is connected to my paper. Okay, now I'm going to take the circle and I'm going to want to fold it the opposite direction of the card. So fold your circle in, fold your card, and it'll look like this. And you can crease it again, and that looks pretty good. And then when you open it up, this circle will kind of pop up and pop out at you. Okay, so what we're going to do on this circle is we're going to kind of continue. We don't want to trace this flat line because we're doing a round circle for the earth. And so we're going to kind of continue our circle so that it connects from the lines that we cut, from one line that we cut to the other line that we cut. And then right here, we are going to draw the earth. So I have pulled up on my computer a map, a world map. So I just Googled world map and I clicked on an image so that I could accurately draw map of the world on my globe here. So I'm going to take my pencil because I want to be able to erase if I make a mistake. And I am going to draw down here Antarctica. And if you want to label them, that would be awesome. Bonus points. But I'm just going to kind of do this for the artistic fun of it. And then I am going to draw North America right here. Let's see. Let's put North America. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. We're going to do our best. You know what? And it is going to be beautiful. All right, and while we are drawing, does anybody have anything fun planned for Earth Day? Is anybody planning to watch the, let's see, the 50, or do any of the 50 ways to Earth Day activities on, that we posted on Google Classroom. And then, since this is a card that's going to pop up, I thought it would be fun to add some words to it. And you know my favorite place to get words is our precept book. So I am going to find a precept that I like. We're going to use this quote from Aesop. It says, "No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted." Okay, so that can be applied to our friendships, to our siblings, to our family, and it can also be applied to the earth. So showing kindness to the earth can look very different, like recycling, picking up trash, planting a tree. So I thought this would be a good reminder for Earth Day. All right, so I'm going to write this around at the top. So you can use this quote, or you can find another quote that you like and include it on your Earth Day card, and then you can go back and add some decorations, bust out your colored pencils or your crayons or your markers, and decorate your Earth Day card. This is also a fun way. I know when I first started making them that I started thinking about, like, what other kind of cards can I make pop up? Like, could I make a star that pops up, or a heart that pops up to tell somebody that I love them, or just to say, hey, I'm thinking about you. So think about ways that you can be creative with this. And if you wanted to, you could take this other half piece of paper, glue it onto the back, and don't glue down the earth part, just glue the card part down, and then fold it. And then when they open it, they would see the earth pop up. Isn't that fun? So I'm gonna get my colored pencils out and start coloring. And I just want you to know I miss you, and I hope you have a great Earth Day. Let me know what you do today to celebrate the earth. Oh, you guys, as I was sitting here just coloring away, totally forgot that I was gonna share with you one of my practice cards that I made yesterday. This craft came from an art teacher that I follow on Instagram, like I said earlier. And she is awesome. She has tons and tons of fun activities that I have been wanting to try, and since this is the first one that I'm getting to try, with your parents' permission, or if your parents want to hop on Instagram and find some awesome crafts for you guys to do that are free, she's got awesome stuff on there. And so I made a little pop-up card. This is her Instagram handle. Her name's Cassie Stevens, and it's at Cassie_Stevens with a Z, to find this, so that you can find her Instagram and find some more art activities if you are interested. All right, and after working hard on this, I made mine into a card. Wanted to share it with you. Happy Earth Day, heart and service, and you open it up with one hand, and the earth pops out at you. Isn't that cute? Okay, so I want to see what you guys create, and how you take this and put your own artistic spin on it, because I know I have some wonderful artists in my class and at our school. Miss you.